Hello, fellow shades. Yeah, another impromptu video that I'm gonna put at the end of the Despair Girls playlist because, well, in this case, at the end of that playlist because I thought it was an interesting question why I was so forgiving because I know Connor, he broke that game, and I can understand. It's not, I'm not saying it's a great story. I see all the pitfalls and understand the reasoning. But I cannot, I can't break it down myself. And I want to talk about it in a video just as an experiment, right? Because, like, I want to get more of this stuff out, but it's hard for me and Connor to do this because when we get on camera, we have a hard time even, like, we can make sense. It's not that it's impossible, it's just that it's not exactly we like to make scripts for that kind of idea, and it's hard to do that with how we do things, and especially with how quickly we make things, it's a little bit harder. So I just wanted to go into a bit and just another experiment, just a little just for self indulgence, I would say. And in the background, so it's not dead air, I'm gonna be playing the end credits because not the end credits, but the progressive soundtrack, because I really liked it, and I think it deserves more attention. And honestly, it's just got on my favorite. It's one of my favorite musics from this. Although there was a whole lot of music for this that I liked anyway, so it's not that hard. So, I think one of the reasons, right, why it's hard for me to break this game is to the fact that, like, is that as someone who's really, like, the artist, like, the person who does all the 2D art is amazing. Absolutely love it. It really does inspire me, even if it's not that tellable from my latest, OC I've made. But it is definitely an inspiration, and I just love all the designs. But the other reason I think is hard for me is that I really am forgiving when it comes to stories, as long as when it comes to the art or they just have really good music, I'm a really big softie. Like, you get those 2 points and you basically guarantee a 4 or above. Maybe even, in this case, a 5, when I really hated everything about it. That's not true. I also enjoyed the cheese. It helps that there were also cheesy parts where I basically got to where it was like the cheesy, like, friendship will beat everything, you know. Like, most people know the cheesiness, and that's really cute. I love it. So first off, it's a great inspiration, and while it was a bad experience throughout playing it, it's more of a retrospective kind of like, you know what, it may have been a really bad story, and there definitely were bad parts, but overall, like, my end feelings about it might be negative, but I still enjoyed it, and I can take things from it that I really like, which I'm sure Connor can as well, assuming he can find something he enjoyed about it, which doesn't seem very plausible. But anyway, that's the main reason I think it's hard for me to really just break it down, at least ranking-wise. And it's mostly that. And yeah, because I just have a really great appreciation for really weird art styles or character designs. And yeah, I was just watching the last episode, and I just wanted to make a video about it. Because I didn't think I'd be able to put it in a normal episode without seeming out of nowhere. Maybe I can, but I'll probably make it a bit more minor, obviously, than this. And I would say, after reviewing it, I would say my final rating making sure not being annoyed, because at the time I was also annoyed, so no matter what, it wasn't gonna break a 5. But for me, it's like, after it's all done and I've gotten my anger out about it, I would say my final rank on this game, gameplay wise, is probably like was probably a 4. Like, gameplay really sucked. It was not great. But overall, like, because I'm not great at really being specific, but overall, I gotta give it a 6. It was pretty mediocre, but it had its moments, and those moments really hit me well. And yeah, that's more or less it. The major moments hit me well, and it was cheesy enough for me. And I think the other reason why I like it so highly is that it's actually my reintroduction into anime. Because as of late, I've been kind of out of the loop. Well, I say out of the loop, but more like I haven't been able to indulge myself as often. And I recently found out Netflix lost some of my favorite series, so I might change my subscription, but that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, I just have to show its appreciation and explain my thoughts, as I want to show this side more often on the channel and hope it has a place here. Even if it is just like once a month, or even maybe not even that often. I just want to put out there, and it's like just more content for you guys. So I'll probably have this come out on the same day, more than likely, and I'll have this come out afterwards. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, have a wonderful day, and see you next time, fellow Shades.